As a 22-year-old woman, I'm finna share the things that I wish I knew at 18. So get ready, and I have them lined up right here. So if you see me look over here, just know I'm reading my list. Number one, don't compare yourself. Now, at 18, you just becoming an adult, but you still are a child, and you still have all of these insecurities. You still remember things that people have been telling you your whole life and in school, and some you believe, some you don't want to believe, and some that are just flat out not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up, people used to talk about my skin tone. I used to be too dark. I grew up thinking that I was just so dark and I was just so black. People would talk about my gums because they were chocolate. It was a point in my life I didn't want to smile. I had really bad acne in the 9th and 10th grade, and people would make fun of it. So as an 18-year-old, I would still live with those insecurities, and I would just say, don't compare yourself, because now I'm comparing myself to people who have clear skin. Now I'm comparing myself to people who have pink gums. Now I'm comparing myself to people who are lighter than me. I'm holding on to other people's insecurities that were placed on me, and I compare myself, and you should never, ever, ever in your life compare yourself, ever. Number two, things are happening to you and not for you, and this is a fact. Shit is not going to be fun. After high school, bitch, I've laughed twice. You know what I'm saying? I used to laugh every day, bitch. I laughed twice. Like, after high school, life is fast, and it's going to be a lot of moments where you feel like you've hit rock bottom and you really don't know what to do, and that's okay. That's normal. That's what happened in life. But you got to know that there's always another mountain to climb or to conquer and come down from on the other side. So understand that changing your perspective of these challenges helps. So stop thinking that things are happening to you and understand that things are happening for you. It'll help you get through it with a better mindset, and it'll mentally be better for you to swallow. Number three, you're going to lose some friends, and that's okay. You are, and that's okay. It's people that you grew up with that you're no longer going to see every day. It's people you grew up with you're no longer going to talk to every day. And everybody going to have their own life, especially when it comes to entering college. You meet new people, you have new friends, you hang out with the old friends a lot less. It happens, but know that it's okay. You don't have to remain super close to everybody that you love and had a bond with. As long as you keep that love and stay positive and still be a friend to them from afar, everything will be okay. I promise. Number four, you're going to be let down by all the boys that you had in your life. Yo. And I would say the same thing from a man's standpoint. Like, you will be let down by practically all the women in your life, because 18 is so young. It's so fresh. Everybody want to be in a relationship. Everybody want to be hoes. Everybody want to be sides and sneaky links. It's so much shit that's going to go on, and you're going to be exposed to, if you're not already, that if you take the shit serious and take everything to heart, you're going to be really heartbroken. I feel like at this time, your focus is what you're doing after school. It shouldn't be no relationship. It shouldn't be no sneaky leak. It shouldn't be no girl. Like, it should be, what am I finna do with my life? Because at this point, you're going from a senior in high school to a freshman in college. Big change. Or if you're not even going to school, you're going from a senior in college to the real world. It's a big change. And the last thing you really want to focus on is being boy crazy and girl crazy, because it will have you in a spiral. Seriously. And it's not fun. Next, stop seeking outside validation. Stop looking for validation outside of yourself. Oh, I struggle with this so bad. You're going to be hold on to what other people have been telling you your whole life. So if people have been telling you you're ugly your whole life, you're going to feel like you're ugly. If people have been telling you you're pretty your whole life, you're going to feel like you're pretty, but not because that's how you feel, because that's how other people feel about you. So don't try to look good for nobody else. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Just be yourself and seek love and beauty within yourself. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Stop listening to what people have told you and are still telling you. Unsubscribe to them. Unplug to their opinions. Focus in on you and validate yourself. Pour into yourself. Stop looking for outside confidence. Exactly what I just said. Like, if you grew up and people always told you were pretty, once I hit I would say I was always told that I was pretty until I had got the acne on my face. So like ninth, 10th grade, I did look a little crazy. But then after that, like I would get compliments all over again. Like when I was like 17, 18 and up, like it would be more and more compliments every year. So it's like at that time, y'all just was against me. Now y'all for me. Now my skin is pretty. Now I'm a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? Again, like what the fuck? But I would still seek them to tell me that, seek them to compliment me, because that's all I knew and that's all I felt like was true. You know, what other people thought of me, I thought that was just code. That was just what it is, and it's not. Be confident within yourself. You know, affirmations are huge and they are important, and they are what helped me build my confidence today, to be honest. And a lot of praying to be confident. You know, pray for what you want. Pray, ask him to help you get there. Pray for it all. You got this shit. Stop looking for self-love through men or women. I used to put myself in the worst situations because I wanted to be loved. And I knew that I didn't love myself enough. And I felt like that was okay. Like, as long as I get somebody to love me, maybe we could work on it together. No, work on it alone. Work on it by yourself. If you already in a relationship and it's a good, healthy relationship, work on it with your partner and be open and honest about it. But if you're not, don't get in one until you love yourself. Do not get into a relationship until you love yourself. Do not get into a relationship until you love yourself. Please, I'm begging you, don't do it. You're going to catch so many bodies, so many heartbreaks over some shit that you could have avoided if you just focus on you. Like, people underestimate the power of focusing on you. Like, you will literally change your life by focusing on you. Next, don't be so passive. Stop being so passive. Oh my God, I was so passive growing up. Like, I feel like everybody still have passiveness in them. Like, even into like, you know, maybe super old age, you know, when you up there, when you just really don't give a fuck. But stop being so passive. Like, dude, I used to be so fucking passive. Like, some shit could bother me and I would just like brush it off or be petty about it instead of confronting it. You know, I find myself still having slight moments of that, but it's like every blue moon now. Occasionally, you know, when back then it was an everyday thing for me. Like, you would have to like really, really piss me off for me to say something. Don't allow yourself to get all the way on the edge and be pissed off and then you just burst out until you can't control shit no more. Like, go off right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known right then and there that it's a problem and that what's going on is not okay and you're not fucking with it. For real shit. Don't be boy crazy. Don't be girl crazy. Figure out who you are. Facts. Figure out who you are. Like I said, this is a very interesting moment in your life, and it is very life changing. Whether you go into school or whether you go into the real world, shit is hard out here. Me personally, I've experienced both. I went straight from high school and I went to college, and I didn't like college. You know, it wasn't hard for me. It wasn't challenging for me. Academically, it was just really mentally just a warfare because I just felt like this was not for me. And I felt like I tried every single day. I would try to get a new perspective, a better understanding and view, but it was just not for me. And I just was not fucking with it. So I would say it's challenging, but you know, the last thing you want to do is focus on a boy or focus on a girl, you know, be locked in to you. Next. The transition from senior to freshman is different, fast, and challenging. Literally. It flashes before your eyes, and it's something that you can really only ever understand if you're in it. Honestly, it's so difficult to even explain, because I've tried to explain it to a lot of people and they don't believe me until they actually there. So I would just say, know that it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be fun. It's finna be different. You gonna have so much exposure, so much freedom, so much free time, so much leisure. It's no parents. It's fun all day long, but academics is top priority no matter what. Next. College is about to be a mental battle, but you got this. Literally, like I said, like with all the freedom and all the people around, you're going to have sex. You're going to want to have fun. You're going to want to party, drink, smoke. And that's okay. But understand, academics is first. And if I was you, I would really save the party and shit for the weekend. It's going to be a party every goddamn day and every goddamn weekend. But academics first. You a student first. Even if you're an athlete, you're a student first. You know what I'm saying? So put your academics first. You don't want to jeopardize your scholarship or just being there because you want to be at a fucking party. Like, how are you going to explain that to anybody? That's sad. Next, you're about to physically lose 3 friends. Now, this is for me personally. Once I turned 18, before I graduated or right after I graduated, one of my friends got killed. And then I went to college, and one of my best friends tried to take her life. So physically, I lost her, and she had to be sent back home. And then 2 months after that, another one of my friends got killed. So this is for me personally, and I just want to say, keep your head up. It ain't shit I could say to tell you to get through it, because the shit is gonna be hard, but I just say keep your head up, do your best, stay motivated. Keep God close, for real, because it's challenging out here. It's hard. Next, be patient with your life. Be patient with your life. It's not gonna be easy. It's not something that's a cakewalk. Be patient with your life. It takes time. It's an everyday struggle, but keep your head up. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Just be patient. Next, be patient with yourself. Sis, bro, you're going to go through so many emotions and thoughts and feelings. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to keep your head up. There's no other way. Patience is a virtue. Take it a day at a time, take it a step at a time, but keep your head up and keep going no matter what. Next, know that you are beautiful, loved, and perfect. Hold on, let me check on my bacon, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to cook breakfast this morning. Okay, let me take it out. Really quick, I'll be back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. But know that you're beautiful, loved, and perfect. Look up affirmations, pray about it. Like, there's nothing wrong with you, nothing wrong with how you look, and you don't even understand to the nearest degree how perfect you are. Like, you are so beautiful, you are so handsome, you are so loved. There's gonna be moments you feel so lonely and like nobody understands you. I promise everybody has been there. Just talk about it. Be open about it. Pray about it. Cry. Do not smoke it away. Weed will not save you. Liquor will not save you. Sex will not save you. Please keep going. Please keep your head up. Please. Please. Like, I'm literally begging you to just keep going. It gets better. I promise. Please keep going. Next. Last but not least, let it all work out. I'm telling y'all, it's not going to be easy. This shit hard as fuck. You're going to cry. You're going to feel so lost. You're going to literally want to jump off of a bridge, especially like if you are jumping straight into real life, because the shit is a different ball game. Like, you got to work for real. Like, you got to get a job for real. You got to really figure shit out now. In college, I'm going to be real. You could stall a little bit in college. You know what I'm saying? People be stalling the ass off. There's so many people in college that don't know what the fuck they're doing, don't have a major. They're just there. They're stalling time because they haven't really took enough time to figure out who they were, what they wanted to do, or they feel like they can't because of, outside pressures of the world, parents and whatnot, Don't be them. If you have the luxury to not be them, don't be them. Figure out who you are. Especially jumping in that real world, because this shit get real quick. And know that if you don't plan your life out, somebody would plan it out for you. I promise you. So it's on you. I love y'all. I hope that y'all fuck with what I said and listen. Because I mean this shit. And I'm really talking to my 18-year-old self. If I could give her the biggest hug, I will. I would. I love her so much. And I'm proud of her. She did her best. And she did a damn good job. And looked good while doing it. Fuck you, man.